Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to get this very pretty pink fairy princess Halloween makeup look. You definitely could wear this for a festival as well, but I had so much fun filming this for you guys. Like seriously, I just loved the way it turned out and it was just really fun to film. And as you can tell, my hair is freaking pink. Yes it is. I did film a review on the hair dye that I use, which will be my video after this, so just keep an eye out for that. So yeah, if you guys want to learn how to get this pretty pink fairy princess look, then just continue watching. So like I said in the intro, my hair is pink, so this look is going to be based around my hair, and I just feel like the whole vibe comes together with my hair. For primer, I am going to be using the 3 Concept Eyes Back to Baby Glow Beam Primer. I want my skin to be quite dewy just because we're doing like a Halloween look. You can go all out, you know, so I'm going to use this as my primer. For foundation, I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Foundation in the shade Medium Moyen, and I'm going to apply this all over my face. This is like my second favorite foundation. I really do like this. I think it looks beautiful on the skin and it has really good coverage as well, and I think the shade matches me really nicely. It has a good yellow undertone. And say hi to my little baby Rocky, isn't she so cute? For concealer, I'm going to be using the Colourpop No Filter Concealer in the shade Medium 30, and I'm going to put this under my eyes. I also put it on my chin and stuff, but mainly this is going to be going under my eyes to cover up my dark circles. To set my under eyes and also the rest of my face, I'm going to be using the RCMA No Color Powder. Taking my makeup mist from 3 Concept Eyes, I'm going to spray this all over my face just to blend all the powders in, so that way my face doesn't look cakey. And then taking my beauty sponge, and I'm just going to push that into my skin. And now I'm going into my Colourpop She palette. I'm taking the shade Missy, and I'm going to start using this to fill in my brows. I did draw my brows how I usually would, but I'm just taking this pink eyeshadow to go over it to give my eyebrows a little tint to it. I just feel like overall it did bring the whole look together. You definitely could skip this step if you wanted to, but I thought I would go all out with this one. You know what I mean? Going into my Carli, Bybel and BH Cosmetics Deluxe Edition palette, I'm taking the 3rd shade on the first row as my transition shade. I'm going to put this into my crease. This is like the only color that isn't going to be like pinky base, so it's important to really blend this out and make sure you have no harsh lines. Moving back to my She palette from Colourpop, I'm taking the shade Dear, and I'm gonna start putting this on the outer third of my eyes. This is the first shade that we're gonna place down on the outer third, because when you want to get a really deepened up outer edge corner, you want to start with the lighter shade and start building that up. Now I'm taking the shade Missy on a pencil brush, and I'm gonna start creating like a sideways V, if that makes sense. And this is really just gonna deepen up the outer third. I'm going to take a pencil brush first and then blend it out with my fluffier brush that I was using earlier. Taking the darkest shade in the palette, which is called Damsel, I'm going to take this on an angled brush and just really define it a little bit more. Define it, blend it, define it, blend it. It's a whole process, but I feel like the overall look does really look deepened and it looks really good at the end. Going back into my Carli Bybel palette, I'm going to be taking the second highlighter and I'm going to be using this on the inner third of my eyes. This shade is so beautiful. It's like a pinky purple iridescent. I did wet my brush as well just to get like a really intense metallic look. Also, this does have a little bit of fallout when you are applying it to the eye, but I honestly don't mind the fallout because it just has like little glitters on my face, and it just, with this look, I think it's fine if you have fallout. Then I'm going to be taking the fourth shade from the first row and I'm going to put this onto the center of my lid, and I'm going to be kind of meshing all the colors together, the first inner corner shade and the outer corner shade. We're going to be putting this into the center, and this really just blends everything together. There's no harsh lines when you do this. Taking that highlighter shade that we popped in our inner third, I'm also going to use this on our brow bone, and I'm going to go heavy-handed with this. Like, I'm going all out with this look. Taking the shade Missy again, I'm going to use this on my lower lash line. I'm just going to keep my lower lash line really simple and just put this one shade on the bottom, and that's just going to complete the look. It's just going to bring everything together. I'm not going to do too much on the lower lash line. Taking the Colourpop Ultra Satin Lip in Darling, I'm going to use this as my eyeliner. So I started off my eyeliner like how I usually would with a black gel liner, but then for my wing, I used the liquid lip. I just wanted to do something a little bit different. This liquid lip is like a very dark purple, so honestly on the eye you really can't tell unless you're like super close and paying like really close attention to my makeup. But for me, it's like a small detail that I love, and it's just a little bit different. And honestly, using the Ultra Satin Lip was so easy to create a really sharp wing. So I'm really happy with how it turned out, and I just gave myself like a little gradient wing that you honestly can't even tell, but to me, I can tell. And to open up my eyes, I'm just taking this nude eyeliner from Colourpop as well, and I'm just going to put this on my lower lash line. For my blush, I'm going to be taking these two shades here from my Makeup Revolution blush palette, and I'm going to put this how I would put on my bronzer. This is going to give a nice sheen to my face, but it wasn't enough. It wasn't as pigmented. I feel like it really didn't show up, but I did like the sheen it gave off. So I went back into my Colourpop palette and took the shade Dear, and I just layered that on top, and that gave it enough pigment, and it was the color that I wanted. So that's what I did for my cheek portion. I also took it up onto my temples and also my jawline as well. Taking that same shade that we used on our inner corners, I'm also going to use this as my highlighter, what it's actually made for. So I'm going to put this on my cheekbones, on the temples, and also on the bridge of my nose as well. And I feel like this is like the unicorn, fairy, mermaid highlighter. It's freaking stunning, it's blinding, like I love it. For my lip color, I'm taking the Colourpop Ultra Satin Lip in Mrs. and I'm going to apply this all over my lips. This is like a beautiful peachy, rosy color, but for me it was a little bit too, I don't know, a little bit too bright. So then I took the Dose of Colors No Shade lipstick and I put this on top of the Ultra Satin Lip, and I feel like this was like the perfect lip. It just toned it down a little bit and it gave me the desired color that I wanted, and I feel like this is like the perfect lip for this look. Now I'm going to be taking the Ultra Satin Lip in Mrs. and the Ultra Matte Lip in the Twirl, and I'm going to mix these two liquid lipsticks together to create a little cocktail for my freckles. I just love the shade that it came out to, and I just dotted this all over like my nose area and like my apples on my cheeks area, and just gave myself a little bit of freckles. I love freckles. I think they're so cute, and why not give yourself some pink freckles with this look? Like I said, I'm going all out, so I did the most with this. Next up, I'm taking these little pearl stickers in different sizes, and this is where you can start getting creative. You can pull inspiration from me, but yeah, just place them wherever you like. I placed it on my inner corner and then on the high points of my face, like where I placed my highlighter. If you had loose glitter, I would recommend like placing it down first and then adding this on top. But I just added a variety of these little gems that I got from the dollar store. Some of them didn't have the adhesive on it already, so I just had to use my lash glue and that worked perfectly fine. If you didn't have loose glitter, you can do this. I am taking my NYX Glam liner in the pink shade, and this is a glitter liner, but I'm just going to put this around the gems just to make them sparkle a little bit more. I mean, it's a really small step to do, but I think it's worth it at the end. And then over here, I'm just placing more pearls above my brows. For my lower lashes, I actually just cut up some full lashes and I just placed 3 on my lower lash line. I did leave some space between the 3, that way I could add some pearls between them, and I thought that was like a really cool look. And doing this lower lash line, honestly, I think this is the style of the show. Like, this lower lash line is everything. So I placed 3 little pearls between the little lashes, and then I popped on a strip lash on my top lash, and this is Ravishing from Socialites. It's my ultimate favorite lash ever, and this will complete the look. And that is going to complete this Halloween cute, pretty, fairy princess makeup look. I also wanted to mention that you could do any color scheme that you wanted. You could do purple, blue, green, whatever you like. I was just feeling my pink here, and my favorite color is pink, so I just thought it was appropriate. And yeah, I really do hope you guys did enjoy this video. I had so much fun creating and filming this. If you did enjoy it, please give this video a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below letting me know your thoughts on this look. Would you guys wear it? What do you think? But yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye!